Hey there, YouTube. Welcome back to another episode of Rants and Topics with Mercenary Assassins Gaming. You guys see the title here. Let's discuss this. What's going on at Activision headquarters? In particular, their quality control or support department, so called. Now, on Twitter, I happen to have come across a very interesting individual by the name of Harold Richards. And as I was speaking to him and we were getting to learn one another, he shared with me a couple of ongoing issues that he had with Activision that were never resolved over an entire calendar year. Yes, you heard that right. He's been trying to have this issue fixed since Modern Warfare 3. Yes, you've heard that correctly. So, as you see in an email that he shared with me here, he had an issue in ranked play where he was disconnected from the game mid game for no reason whatsoever. But if you ask me, we know the truth. The algorithm based matchmaking process just decided to drop him, as they do to many people who play this game. So that way the team is at an unfair advantage. And he did the normal thing. He tried to reach out to Activision and say, hey guys, I got dropped from the game. It's on your behalf, of course. Can we fix this? It'd be nothing but a simple fix, I'm certain, on their end. And support astonishes as they say they do not have the tools to be able to fix an issue with their game. Wow. So, what the fuck is really even the point of having a support team if you're not going to support your players when they encounter issues in game? This makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. And you see this here with your very own eyes. I mean, you can't make this shit up. So then, as you clearly see here, right, Mr. Juan, he suggests the most asinine shit ever, telling him that, hey, it isn't us, it's you. You should check your connection. Your connection is probably the reason why. They then proceed to simply brush him off and then give him the run of the mill, settings that you find on the side of your router. Tell him to perform those duties, and magically it should all be corrected. But they didn't even hear him because, as you see here, he said it has nothing to do with disconnecting. It has everything to do with him when he wins that he loses his fucking SR. Completely brushing him off, and then even have the audacity to be cute about the shit, and then just flat out close the ticket in his face. Like, wow, really? So not only did they not even listen to him, they told him to go fuck yourself, essentially, and then just, as if it was a phone call, hung up in his face. Incredible. So then there was another issue that he shared with me that he had, where they have not addressed another issue spanning well over 365 calendar days of his calling cards being unlocked, and all throughout Modern Warfare 3, if anyone remembers, especially like Season 3 upwards, people were having a lot of issues unlocking calling cards because for some reason the challenge is never recorded. I'm pretty certain a lot of you veterans remember that. So in this man's case, it was no different. And as we see here throughout an entire year, he shared continuously his plight about how he was doing the challenge for the Warzone wins and he was not receiving any of them. For some reason, they just stopped tracking. Because as we see here, he unlocked 2 of them, but then wasn't able to after a certain point for some reason. I'm not certain as to what that's about, but I mean, you clearly see his stat record. He has well over double the amount necessary for the hardcore calling card, which he was requesting them to use simply unlock. I mean, for fuck's sake, hackers can be able to, hit an unlock tool and do it instantly. So why the fuck would Activision, the owners of the game themselves, not be able to do so, right? So he was asking them to help him out with this issue, and they just continuously blow him off, give him the same repeat run-of-the-mill answer of checking your hardware, refresh your cache, see if some internet-based issue was the cause for clearly a bug, a problem within coding. And with his responses, they apparently, I guess, just didn't want to respond after a certain point. They just said, screw it. So then they've ignored the man completely, and every time he even opened up a new ticket afterwards, they would just flat out cancel the ticket. I mean, wow. What even is this dude? And you see, when we look at the state of the game today, I mean, honestly, with stuff like this, the shit just all makes sense. This company really truly doesn't give a fuck. It's one thing they sell us incomplete games and recycled content, just like this season 2 shit, right? With the new LMG, which is basically the fucking reskinned DTIR. I mean, I called this in the last video, right? They don't give a fuck about, you know what I'm saying, putting any pride into anything that they do, even more so with this game. I mean, this level of customer service is appalling. You know what I mean? Like they're literally either reading from a script, or these people have to be AI generated bots responding to customers. It has to be, because how? These responses are like not even human. It's so robotic. Like, I can't believe I'm seeing this shit, man. And it's like this guy has been trying to contact these people for an entire year. Like, wow. Please, people, you guys need to make this go viral. He said anyone can share this. Seriously, this shit's got to be addressed. This is just another reason why we as people have to, stand up against Activision, man. And so far everyone's doing a great job. I've seen, some reports say that, the player base is down well over 50%. A lot of people aren't happy with the latest season, which has further dropped the numbers. A lot of people are getting tired of this shit, man. You know what I mean? I mean, the game is just in an awful state. The series is in an awful state. Call of Duty truly is dead, and it cannot recover. It just cannot. Again, as I stated earlier, it's one thing when they give you a bad game, but it's another thing when the customer service on top of that is horrible too. It's one thing if, they're continuously communicating with us as the community, letting us know certain issues and, stating exactly what's going on. But as you've seen with this video here today, common issues still exist from last game that won't be resolved. It's truly an atrocity that someone could pay a hacking service to use a tool to give them something that is owed in the game that they unlocked legitimately faster than the company who owns the game would do so on their own time. So yeah, folks, that's going to be it for today. Stay away from these people, boycott their products, man. You know what I'm saying? Just play the free-to-play shit, because that's all it's really worth. It's not worth a dime. Don't buy any bundles and packs. Don't make these assholes rich, bro. Stop purchasing any of their products, please, because look, this post here, they don't care about you. They don't give a damn about any issues that you go through. They won't even give you a human response. Like, for crying out loud, they won't even just talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, self-explanatory, man. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Stay tuned for more. Peace.